Hello again. This is a continuation of the previous video that I've uploaded. Hence, I'm still wearing the same t-shirt as I was in the previous video. So this time around, I'll be giving tips on how to job hunt for those who are graduates with work experience or just graduates in general. The first thing you should take note of is that you should keep a copy of your CV as well as the supporting documents in PDF form on your cell phone and on your laptop, but you should just have it on any device that you have. It will make your applying process a lot easier. Secondly, you need to keep record of the places that you have applied at, recording what the job description is and what the requirements of the post are. So how I do this is that I open a Word document, I copy and paste the job advert so that I can save it as a separate document on my laptop, and then you just write posts you found on this date or however you want to save it, that you will remember where to find it when you are looking for it should you be called for an interview. So now if you've saved the document showing the job description as well as the requirements, should they call you for an interview, you are able to prepare better for the interview because you know what it is that they are looking for and what would be expected of you should you get the job. You don't necessarily have to save the document on your laptop. If you're a person who prefers hard copies, you can print it out, or you can write it by hand in a book. Tip number 3, a quick method that works for me when it comes to applying for jobs. Instead of Googling a post and then you find one and then you send a CV, then you go back to Google and find another one, or LinkedIn or wherever it is you find a job post, and keep repeating this cycle, what I do, or what I would advise you do, set a day or time aside for you to find job posts. You need to have a book for this then. You then go onto the internet, search for whatever post you want to search for. Whatever post you find, you jot it down in the book. You jot it down stating the name of the organization, stating the position you are applying for, stating the closing date, stating the email address to send to, stating the inquiries person. You jot down all those things. Let's say you find 10 posts that you want to apply for. Now that you have the 10 posts that you want to apply for, open your emails and open 10 email composing tabs, basically. You type in all the email addresses that you need to send the CVs to. Ne? You then go into one email body and type in the body. Copy and paste that, and you edit it accordingly for the other 9 tabs. You then go and copy and paste your documents and press send to all of them. And there, 10 CV applications sent in less than 20 minutes. Instead of doing it one by one, really just write everything down, send all the emails at the same time, but remember to edit accordingly. Don't forget to edit accordingly, please. Another thing that's going to make it easier when you're attaching your documents, have a folder that has all the documents that you need to attach in your CV, so that you can just highlight everything instead of having to look all over your laptop or your cell phone where your documents are. You highlight everything, press enter, it attaches onto your email. Job hunting as a graduate also needs you to be proactive. You cannot be shy when it comes to job hunting. You need to be open. You need to be able to talk to people. So when you see someone who works in your field or something, speak to them. Hey, do you know of any place that currently has open posts? Whatnot. You know what I used to do when I was working at Steers after finishing my degree. So now I was looking for a social work job. If I saw someone who had a uniform that had a badge that looked like a place that I would work at, like if it says children's what organization or something, I would speak to the person while I was a cashier at Steers, ne? So I would speak to the person while busy taking their order. Hey, so what does this organization do? I'm a social worker, by the way. Do you guys have any vacancies? Person will say, send me your CV. Should something come up, then I'll get in touch with you. Or actually, yes, we currently are looking for a social worker. Send me your CV, and then I'll send it to HR or something like that. So speak to people. Speak to people. In that being brave, you also can do a door-to-door thing. So look for organizations in your area or places that employ people with your degree, and do door-to-door. Go to their organization, ask to speak to the manager if you can. If they don't allow you to, Just speak to whoever's available then, stating that you know they currently have no vacancies open, but hey, this is you. This is your CV. Could you please leave it so that whenever they have something open, they can think of you or something. I go as far as, which is a bit intrusive, but hey, I'm looking for a job. I go as far as looking at old social work posts and see who the people who were applying had to email for those posts. I take that person's email address. I search for HR departments, take those email addresses, I'll send them all emails stating that I'm aware that you guys currently have no open vacancies, but I'm a social worker looking for ABC. Should they reply, that is great. Should they not, that's also okay. At least they know you're out there. Some people do reply, some people don't reply, and it's okay. Another thing you should take note of, believe in the power of social media. Do not be afraid of exposing yourself and putting yourself out there. Summarize your CV onto a 1-page, because you cannot post a 3-page on Facebook or something. Just make it a picture form that is 1 page, summarizing your CV. State that, hey, I'm so and so, I'm looking for a job in this field. If you know of anything, full CV is available upon request. And ask people to share. Some people will share, others that you don't even know will start commenting with available job posts that they know of. And then you just take it from there and you apply if you're interested. You don't apply if you're not interested. When searching for job posts, don't only search on Google or the known websites that usually have posts or the recruiting companies. Some companies actually post on their websites, or they post on their Facebook pages or Instagram pages. So basically their social networks. So you want to ensure that you are following companies or organizations that deal with the line of work that you are looking for. So for me, I started following all these organizations, so FAMSA, MES, Youth Program, because I know they often have posts for social workers and they like posting on Facebook most of the time. Then you want to start following such companies and such organizations on your social networks. When searching on the internet for jobs, use keywords in the search bar. Don't just say social worker posts or social worker jobs, social work vacancies, and then it ends there. You need to play around with the position that you are looking for. You need to break down your course so that you can see what job titles a person with your degree can get. For example, with my social work, I break it down in the sense that I will search for counselor, I will search for mentor, I will search for student advisor, I will search for facilitator, I'll search for community worker. There's a lot of titles that one can get with that one degree. So instead of just searching social work and it ends there, really break it down. You'll find more job posts like that. And the last point that I have is to always edit your CV and cover letter to fit the post that you are applying for. By editing your CV accordingly, I don't mean lie on your CV, but rather restructuring or rewording a certain sentence can make a huge difference on your CV. By restructuring, you are ensuring that the keywords that appear in the job adverts appear in your CV. Reason for this is that some places now have started using a computer system that will scan through your CV in order for you to be shortlisted. And through that scan, the computer is basically set to identify the keywords that were set in the job advert. So if those keywords don't appear on your CV, chances are that the computer will decline your application. That is all that I have for you today. Please do watch the previous video because I'm sure some of the tips mentioned in that video you could also use in your job hunting tool. Please like the video, please share the video, please share the channel, recommend it to other people. Please subscribe and please press the notification bell. Thank you again for watching.